Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob Reese here, helping you succeed with Wealth with Rob. Let me tell you, Hqwebinar, I got my hands on a copy and I've been playing with it for the last few days. It is absolutely insane. Instead of having to pay the high monthly recurring costs of all the other webinar softwares out there, this is going to be a one-time cost, and you get unlimited webinars, unlimited guests with these webinars. And let me tell you guys, the features that are included, the landing pages, the email sequences that you can send out are absolutely incredible. Hqwebinar, best solution right now in my opinion. Take it easy, guys.
Hey guys, we are here for a demo for Hqwebinar. This is a webinar hosting platform that our team has created. As soon as you log in, you land to a dashboard. Over here, you are presented with three options: upcoming webinars, the webinars that you are going to hold in the future, past webinars, webinars that you already held, and pre-recorded webinars, a feature we provide for you to run .mp4 format pre-recorded videos as live webinars. So in this demo, I'll be creating a new webinar. We'll see it over here in the upcoming webinars and then try these options out. So let's create a new webinar. As soon as you click on create new webinar, you're presented with two options: host a live webinar or use an existing video file to host a pre-recorded webinar. For this demo, we'll create a live webinar. So we are landed on this page to create a webinar. Let's give this a title: Demo Webinar with me. We can set the time zone, so we basically pick your time zone based on where your machine are. You can change it to wherever you want to set it to. We can upload a webinar picture over here, and we also generate a picture, so we're gonna try that. And we have webinar tags. So basically these help in searching and listing of your products. So we'll add tags, webinar, demo, and let's set it to say 10 minutes from now, 8:15 p.m. Yeah, so you can set whatever, save. So this has created our webinar. So our webinar is supposed to be on 29th June at 8:15 p.m. based on my local time. You can see the UTC time for reference. And This is webinar details page. This is basically to confirm and you can edit the changes that you. So webinar detail page. Over here you can confirm the details that you entered while creating this webinar. You can edit it, add more tags, and also add a webinar description. This is the registration link that would be generated for your prospect attendees. This can be shared, and I want to attend the webinar. I'll just mail myself this proposal, and boom, I'm registered. Under registrants, over here we can see the webinar registrants, those that have registered for the webinars. If there is payment involved, it's set to pending. With this functionality, webinar coordinator, basically you can add moderators for your webinar. They help you manage the chat, the experience itself. You can send an invite to any coordinator, or I'm again going to make that guy a coordinator. In and boom, that guy is added as a coordinator. So when he confirms, this would update. Hqwebinar also provides you with email funnel. So all the peoples that have registered, we provide access to the entire catalog, and you can sell automated mails to them, like for 24 hours before the webinar, just for a follow-up. And it's a one-click feature. You could try, say, 15 minutes before webinar, and that will shoot me a mail. We also provided a calendar widget because these days that's pretty important. Resources tabs. This helps you upload resources like PDF, PPTs before your webinar so that all the attendees have access to the material readily. The registration page. So when you create a webinar, a default registration page is provided to you. But if you want to edit it, add more fields, for example, we could edit it through this registration panel. Let's say I want a mobile number also. So I could add it as an optional field. We create the text field, and our dashboard should have been updated by now. Yes. So you can manage your registration page through this console. You could also have app integrations that all your registrations are piped to one of your other services. Like for this account, I have added MailChimp, and you could load the lists from MailChimp. So all the registrations are automatically added to those leads. And you can add more integrations to our ecosystems. So we have a bunch of app integrations that are available right now. PayPal is also there. So have fun. So in this registration page, you could also add a thank you page. So as soon as your webinar ends, if you want your users to be redirected, at the end of, on the registration page, we also have a feature for you to add a thank you page. Basically, if you want your user redirected to a video or another website of yours, you could just add a thank you page, and after the webinars, all the attendees would be redirected there. Branding. We understand how important your brand is for you. So with this branding menu, you could customize the entire look and feel of your webinar by adding, like, say, a color scheme. Let's go a little bit brighter, and let's choose a logo for us. I think I have something on my desktop that might help. So now I'll just open this. I think this much would be fine for now. I'll crop this, and just like that, I have created a custom logo for my webinar series. I have updated the colors. Let's go with that then. Confirmation and webinar room. So basically, this should have updated our template fields to add your logo, your custom colors, and so and so. Your confirmation emails, reminder emails that you send through our email funnel would also be updated with your branding colors. So now I'll show you the registration page builder. So basically, if you want to completely customize the registration process for your webinars, you could create your registration page from our templates. So you could create your own custom pages using my pages. Or you could come up, or you could use a premium templates. Our team is working hard on adding 50 premium templates to this repository. Let's create a new template using this blank template. Okay. So now that we have created a webinar, it's time to join the room. Join room means going to the backstage of where, as a presenter, we host the webinar. Clicking on join room takes us to the backstage, as I said. Here, we set the resources up as you need. Once you're ready, click on start your video and mic to get your experience started. Hi guys. So now, as I can see, my video looks good, audio looks good, and this shows me one host, 0 viewers. So none of you are watching live right now. So let's start the webinar so some of you can watch online. So we have 0 registrants, so maybe that's why. So now 3, 2, 1, our demo webinar has started. So as you can see, we have provided a few tools for our webinar presenters, like our Chrome extension for screen sharings. So this encapsulates and takes care of picking up screens from other than your browser. We have a few other options available over here. As you can see, I can start and stop my screen sharing. As you see, I have already started sharing my other screen. I can also mute, if I want to adjust my UI, I can do that. I can start and stop the camera if I don't want you to see me. If I want you to see me, I could mute my voice. I don't know if you felt that. You can change the UI to have a full screen view. This is your live chat. So basically, if you have configured your webinar, we have an option to have a one-on-one chat or a live chat. You can configure it however you want to host your webinar. So let's do one thing. Let's open this webinar as a attendee and look at. I'll yes, and some mobile number. So I think this would work well. So let's register it. So this would actually give me my attendee link. So whenever your attendee goes to the registration page, he's provided with the webinar link and also is sent a mail with the webinar link. So let's say, hi new guy. So this is the experience I get as a presenter, and I can talk to, hi Karthik, how are you? All questions will be answered, or whatever you like. So, okay. So let's stop my screen sharing, and let's do one thing. Let's stop this webinar and then I'll take you to our next feature. So let's come back to the dashboard for a while. So over here we list the app-wide settings as you will. So basically your app integration, different users, you can manage all your recordings, have some settings, add team members to collaborate from this panel. So let's say I want to add a, so in the team page I see I've added some of my team members. You can add new people from here. Let's go back to the dashboard again. We'll be looking forward to see you all host your webinars and have a great experience with HQ Webinars. Thank you.